so depressed. Oh wait, no, I'm not. Oh boy, a rock. Oh. Where does this magical cannon lead us?
To the unknown.
We better chunky long jump our way to it. Oh wait.
Well, I mean, we had to do this at some point.
Yeah.
Let's pick up a rock with Chunky. Get in the tag barrel that's right the fuck here.
We are going to eke out as much playtime as possible. Assume there's 5 in the overworld as well.
Yeah.
There does appear to be a blueprint as well for everyone.
Yeah.
Okay, so... got 15 to pick up in here.
Yep.
To win a dynamic light just for the hell of it.
I'm drunk with dynamic light power. Let my people go.
I guess, yeah, we don't need any of the upgrades here because they kind of get queued up for...
Yeah, the upgrades are basically whenever you enter a new world or a new set of worlds, then they're available, and they're available everywhere.
Nice funky track, I like it.
Oh yeah, this track. They don't use it like nearly at all.
Yeah. This weird, like, maze plus another thing.
Yeah.
Kill some dudes, by the way, just do whatever. Woohoo, like he says as he sees bananas he cannot collect. I'd say overall this game is a pretty good soundtrack.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff I remember, and just good use of dynamic music.
Yeah, this was sort of the sweet spot. The Grant Corcope sweet spot.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Welcome to this again.
The coins are in somewhat different locations.
What do you mean you were tired of the underwater world? We have so many more underwater minigames for you to play and enjoy. I don't remember the underwater controls being all that great.
No, not really. Not for precision stuff.
Yeah. Gotta grab that one in style.
Boink.
I've missed this place.
We're finally home.
Wasn't there something weird where, like, Jungle Japes was, like, the original name of Jungle Hijinks in the first game? I remember reading some weird thing about that.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, they kind of run together.
Yeah, yeah.
I do like that they put this area in for when you come back. Okay, that is literally sticking out of the fucking...
The feathers do not like to hit things.
No. But they give you a new area to explore when you come back to this first level.
Yeah. And they didn't put any of Donkey or Diddy shit behind it as far as I can tell.
Nah.
If we have elevator. You know, with the explosive oranges, it seems very obvious that Rare were big JoJo's fans.
Oh, clearly.
Yes.
I'm sure nothing else was on the mind. I remember when each member of the JoJo crew had to find their own unique colored bananas with their stand.
Damn it. They got all their stand powers from a potion they drank. Joseph gave it to them. This is a disco room.
It's that Doom sense of this texture is scrolling because...
This game really is just like every flavor of bring this character into this room to get banana that they could think of. Just like, just all the power-ups being just kind of not really anything, like they could have just been switches, you know?
Yeah.
Like, you could just hit the switch with that Kong and they get that into that one room. They could have done that for the entire game, but they like kind of hide it behind these abilities that are kind of run together at the end of the day. Because, like, combat is not really an emphasis in any regard, so it really is just fetch quests and then occasionally mini-games. But, like, they had a style to it, so it was, like, kind of memorable in that way, for better or worse. I guess he couldn't climb up the trees unless he was big?
Yeah, they're too big around.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Alright. Oh, right.
This one's kind of a little more infamous one, but not until it gets harder.
Oh, yeah, this is just like survive.
Yeah. Beware, you're being chased by an explosive barrel.
That's a creative one. Wait. Game. Come on. Just give me the damn banana. I like the evil laugh and playing that K rule and put up that barrier.
Yeah, sure. Let's go with that.
I use my limited amount of magical powers to prevent you from bringing this power up outside that room. It's just there, I guess. Oh, bye.
So speaking of dynamic lighting, here's a gameplay use of it.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Nice cutscene cancel. I really wish this video had an FPS counter. I just kind of want to witness this game's frames dying. Have like a clear indication of how bad it is. Because I notice they do things like they have like the crowd of bats chasing you.
Yeah.
Stop doing that, dummy! But yeah, it's like they have a lot of effects that are pretty unnecessary, it seems, which might contribute to their frame rate issues. But they seem to really prioritize being neat looking, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, this was an era where you got 30 if you were lucky.
Yeah, that's true. Banana port. Why are all these chunky bananas on buildings? Do all the Kongs just hate Chunky?
No, they like him. That's why they bring bananas out for him normally. Welcome to the, we really needed to, squeeze chunky bananas around.
I call that an act of generosity.
Yeah.
It's the first world, we're not gonna make you search that bad. nothing I could say about this. It's just, yep. Banana, timer. You know the score.
You know the drill.
Thanks, Funky.
Your magic growing house is the best.
Oh god, the frames. We still have, like, at least one more set of upgrades to go, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, just... Oh, the dirt. Hey, remember Mario 64 jumping this painting? Fuck, I'm really out of ideas.
Oh, fuck!
You hit the more bees button! I do appreciate this player is not even trying to aim.
I don't know why it's a photo of DK Island.
The Guardians of DK Island. Some bees. Very... Okay.
Down.
Here, I'm gonna give you a bunch of grapes.
Well, I mean, that is the domain of the banana fairy, is all manner of fruit and vegetables. And nut.
Yes. Beavers look very confused.
They don't know what they're doing here either.
I am a threat. I'm essentially a Goomba.
Whee!
We really passed up the rainbow coin, didn't we?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, to be fair, I don't even know if we need it. It's 5 for everyone, but...
Yeah. And then you grab those coins, so...
Well, at some point, you're just kind of in the room and the coin's there and you kind of mindlessly pick them up. That's how collectathons get started.
It's, yeah, to be fair.
Can you time your A button presses?
I feel like the vine swing thing isn't, like, used very much in this game.
Nah, there's not much call for it.
It's worth it, there's like an entire tutorial for it. It's like, yeah, you know. Whenever we get bored, we'll just throw one in there.
Yeah, you'd think that'd be one of the more self-explanatory,
Yeah?
And especially picking up barrels. Jeez.
Yeah. Like, I guess I can get swimming because
Yeah.
controls may be a little weird, but...
I mean, they're not weird to anyone who's played Mario 64, but still, it's still early, you know, here.
Yeah.
And, like, here's what button does the grenades. Okay, thanks. That's nice. It's important.
Yeah, they really could have gone away with just telling us the controls and being like, alright. Not only do you have to have a, you know, you gave us a tutorial for everything, but if they're actually required, which is bizarre. Like, you can't swim?
Yeah.
You can't swim until you've done the tutorial, which, I mean, you pretty much have to anyway, but...
Yeah. Yeah, it actually becomes an issue if you're being a weird glitch man, but... No, I'm sorry, your hands are not a hitbox for that.
Just showing off, I guess, I don't know. It's like, how dare the creators to lock me in this room.
I'll never end up locked in a room.
Hi.
The victory, naughty.
I just really want that voice to sound really bored at some point. Oh, Banana.
Hey, check it out. We hit a switch in this area, and they gave us a timed gate in the opening area.
I feel like the player hasn't really gotten the point until we've done it 5 times.
5? That's the number of hits our bosses should take.
Yeah, they just love the number 5. Or 100, I guess.
500, you know.
Yeah. Fucking on top of it all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Don't patronize me, I'm a DK64 master now.
I do like that there is a save game function on the start menu. The game automatically saves after pretty much everything you do anyway. You can still save the game. I guess it's like the door open button on an elevator.
Yeah. I guess it's one of those things where I feel like if it wasn't there, people might, like, complain or just be, like, unsure of what's going on.
Yeah.
Like maybe autosaving was a little too, new for the time.
Yeah. I mean, this wasn't the day where... Well, I mean, it was the day, but not on this console, where you had, you know, saving messages about your memory card.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Oh, I'm glad they didn't remember that we hit this.
Oh, God, yeah, what the hell?
No! I remember this one taking a few times.
I'm not blaming the player for that one. Just FYI.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Welcome to this shit again. Welcome to Mario Paint.
Mario Paint 3D!
think they ever considered, like, making another Mario Paint kind of game?
I remember at one point reading about a Mario Paint creative studio that was in the works for the 64 DD.
Oh. So what is that's like an add-on, I guess? Like a
That was a planned disk drive add-on for the
Okay.
Nintendo 64.
Okay, it never actually came out.
No, not even in Japan. No.
So that was a Sega CD, but we didn't learn our lesson from Sega. Well, like maybe they did.
I think it was a floppy disk. I don't know. That's immediately something I'm not up to speed on.
I mean, it didn't come out, so
Yeah. It's just something I remember reading in the game magazines of the time.
yeah.
No, I wanted to put it down, game. So, it's not particularly clear, but those have symbols on them.
Is that the PlayStation buttons? Okay, it's 3 of them.
I mean, they're basic shapes.
Yeah. I just mean, considering the way they're laid out, they, if that one was a square, that would just be... That actually would be in the same positions as the PlayStation buttons.
Oh, good.
Yeah. X square, circle, triangle, yeah.
I remember my double square button. And technically the X is a plus, but...
Oh, yeah, okay.
You can see it on the pod, obviously.
It's remembering Rare is like, actually like an... Are they like a Nintendo company?
They were just a second-party company. Like, there are quite a few other second-party companies,
Yeah,
like HAL and stuff, but
Right, okay.
Rare was just one of them. Although, like, they got their start, like, on the ZX Spectrum and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
All the British personal computers of the era.
Because they, like, around, this time they were mostly just, like, making Nintendo games, because I guess they were...
It was pretty early on. I believe Nintendo has some stake in them and stuff, too. Like,
Yeah.
But, I mean, they eventually ended up on the NES, doing a lot of NES. Actually, early on, did a lot of grunt work. Like, they did, like, the Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy games,
Oh,
and some other stuff like that. Not necessarily grunt work, but you know what I mean.
yeah, I get you.
Something you wouldn't expect Rare to be doing.
Yeah.
This is just sort of a beat up some things, but like when you've got a rotating room, it kind of feels special.
Yeah. I feel like that's kind of the main idea of the game is, aside from the minigames, like, just make stuff look different. Give it, like, a nice visual flair.
Float on top of, a pit.
Yeah. It's weird how many enemies came back from the country games, but, like, specifically 1 and 2. Like, 3 had that thing where they redesigned a lot of their enemies, or made, like, lookalikes, and then they just didn't come back, so it was like some weird, like, bastard child or something.
Did it go that badly? You had 100 shots.
God, we're underwater again. It's like I know this section was here before, but it just feels a lot worse now.
Now you just have flashbacks.
Just keep remembering the same ship 8 times. A lot of interesting ambient stuff to the music as well. Giant minigame.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Now the Smash TV minigame.
So we can't get hit like once.
Nah.
It's interesting spawn animation in this game.
Replace the sparkles with the Doom teleport fog.
Almost caught up. Aside from that one banana fairy in the factory.
Yeah. For however many there are, I forget. Well, it's time for everyone else to get out. I mean, they say it's a classic of modern horror.
I just really like that track. It does got some good music.
And this music sounds creepy as hell.
Yeah, wow. Oh, that one's fast.
Yeah, it is. Some of them get very dodgy.
I'm lost, I'm lost.
I mean, good tech standing inside the little... Well, I guess that you wouldn't run out of crystals inside the room, too, because that would be a problem.
Yeah.
Which shows how kind of not greatly thought out the coconut crystals are for this particular one. Because they have to pause the timer all the time.
Yeah. I feel like in general they could have maybe get rid of the coconuts.
Yeah, it's not strictly necessary. Like, maybe the invincibility one and the flying one make a little more sense.
I mean, the invincibility one, you could just gate them off like you do with everything else. And then the flying one, kinda, but at the same time, like, if it was infinite, who would really care? It's not like you're managing your resources or anything, you're just, you know... I love his animations. The character's like, where he's just like, no, take her.
Feels a lot less monotonous when it's split into two halves.
Yeah. He agrees. They really don't like spreading chunky bananas around. Just like, here, just have balloons. One v one me, nerd.
Hello, 2-for-1 bananas.
I guess does some decent damage, but
Yeah, it's not generally worth it.
the risk is not worth the reward.
Welcome to bonus stage.
What is a Kosh?
I
Ask Bob, I guess.
don't know. Yeah. That one went better. Because the stage is older? I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm still amused after all these years finding out that Diddy's name actually means something. And then they kind of undersell that by making a character named Tiny. Just gotta use that punch.
Falcon Punch.
Mr. Giant Hitbox here getting hit by the sand. Kind of outside of it. So all we need is bananas now?
Looks like.
Great.
Plus Tiny's missing a blueprint.
Oh. Oh. I remember seeing it too. Which, I mean, yeah, good luck remembering that all this stuff is in here.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Jeez. I mean, yeah.
Our max crystal coconuts is 26.
Oh yeah, I think it goes up by like 1 for every banana fairy.
So, we're here now.
Editing. You really should have gotten this camera earlier. Oh yeah, so does your film. Although, it's pretty hard to blow that much film on one banana fairy, given that it's refilled every banana fairy.
Yeah. This picture of Funky is great.
Every picture of Funky is great.
Alright, I think we are caught the fuck up.
Wow!
Hi!
Pointless Kong Teamwork is the name of the game on the overworld bananas.
Yeah.
Aw, sweet! Animation canceling.
We might have missed out on our refills, though.
Oh no! If I remember right, in the later lobbies, it's kind of annoying because they start like, you know, you start like hitting switches and stuff, and it activates, it lets you get to the hint thingies, and you're like, I didn't want that.
Where are Wrinkly's collectibles?
The ghost bananas. Like,
there's like what percent every item actually is in this game? Like when it adds to your total, because it can't be anywhere. It's not even like half of a percent.
There's at least 150 golden bananas out there.
Yeah.
And that's just golden bananas.
Here we are.
At the flying cabin. Oh yeah, that one's kind of obnoxious. I think you can guess what you have to do there.
Yeah. I can't guess why they thought that was a good idea.
I am not sure if you need to,
What? Oh my god, this room sucks.
It's the lobby!
If this is the lobby... Oh my god. Why? Is ammo actually shared? I guess it is.
Oh yeah,
Which I mean... You shut that thing up real quick. Get your ammo refill.
We don't even have that ability. I really, really hope. I really, really hope that we come back here. We have to hit that mushroom again 5 times.
Oh god, I would cry.
Those furry freaks.
Damn. Who is that? He has no style or grace. I mean, that'd be great if Link could actually do that.
Pulling in seniority.
What are these cutscenes?
They're wacky.
Yes, the forest stage is up in the middle of a floating cabin?
The mushroom forest stage.
Ah, yeah, fair enough. That explains it. Interesting layout. Just annoy that guy real quick. Strobe lights. And jumping on crates.
Oh yeah, it's blue. You need to upgrade your ground pound.
Okay. Why not? I just really want to see what the other upgrades are, because there's some I just do not know what they are. Fuck.
Crumling's hiding his mushrooms. Oh, yeah. So,
there's this.
yeah. We got enough banana medals, so now he lets us play this game.
I think I also did this for the Image Fest.
Here you just have to get a high score, because, these aren't the kind of games that, end.
Yeah.
So, speaking of the ZX Spectrum, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I guess...
Somebody wrote a ZX Spectrum emulator and/or recreation for the Nintendo 64.
Damn. And as far as minigames go, this one's alright.
Yeah. You say about a game people paid for? I mean, not much, if I remember right.
I feel kind of bad I said that about this and not Donkey Kong, but...
Donkey Kong doesn't feel so much like a minigame.
Yeah. I would also argue it's aged a little weirdly.
Guess we're just gonna farm points on the easy stage.
Oh yeah,
I
you can...
forget exactly how much points. Oh, there's the coin right there.
Oh.
Hopefully that drops again. There we go, yeah. Huh, you only needed 5,000? Oh, wow, that disappeared quickly.
Ooh.
There we go. I remember going through... I don't know if I may have been just playing it in the extras mode, just to see. Also, the high score is... that's not the default IDAR score, I think. That's probably, like... Did he actually max it out? Because that's... 65536 is suspiciously a power of 2.
Yeah.
I like Big Butt Aspacium, and I cannot lie.
Does that upgrade apply to all of them?
Yes, thank God.
Oh, good. I guess DK doesn't have any specific upgrades he needs.
No, most of the Kongs have their 3 upgrades by now. It's just like some of the later Kongs. Oh god, I just remembered what Tanny's pad ability is. Oh, fuck.
Oh. I have no idea what it is, so I'm excited. Like, there's a chance I may not have seen it before, but... Or I just don't remember.
Let's do laps around here to collect the single bananas. Okay, so the big central tower of this level.
Oh boy.
I remember it being a pain, but only really because you have to just go up and down it as so many people.
So, it's a pain because it's in Donkey Kong 64?
Yeah, yeah. I'm not sure that hit. Yeah, either that or it can't hit buttons while you're in the fucking.
I don't know what determines whether or not that actually hits. I'm trying to figure out if it's actually, like, waving as it's moving, or if it's just the sprite. Really freaking chunky out there. I sure hope that I have to go up this thing every single time on a timer.
No. I don't think so, given
Yeah.
that you could go straight from the bottom to the top after hitting all 5 of those switches.
I guess it's there just to be like, oh dummy, you have to hit the switches first.
Yeah.
Those are grapes. They're fucking enormous.
Dude, where I come from, grapes are the size of your fist. Oh yeah, and these ladders that they're definitely poles. You can kind of rotate around them.
Oh.
Camera, please.
What the hell? Camera just gave up today.
It got stuck behind the ceiling somehow.
The fuck?
He's trying to get up, but there's not room for him to get up.
He like, because he was on the like the side of the ladder, even though that makes no sense because it's actually a pole. And then he fell off the ledge through the ladder. Damn, that's some good design.
No!
What did he do wrong there?
He missed the jump. Maybe he mistimed it.
Oh, I guess it has to be nighttime?
Yeah, this level has a day-night gimmick.
This level has a come back here later gimmick.
Hey, remember the water level? We can do that even when there's no water. I'm just reminded of, like, Click Clock Woods from Banjo-Kazooie, which is sort of a similar name. It has a seasons gimmick, but, like, the seasons are different areas, and they're... and the areas are, like, you know, like, whenever, like, you feel things evolve through the seasons. But here, no, it's not like anything is tied to it being day or night, other than there are random fucking blocking doors.
I have to admit, I was kind of excited to see this area, and then I remembered it wasn't that. I was confusing it for the Banjo-Kazooie area.
I was confusing you for a good game.
I mean, to be fair, it's a similar reason why I never played Banjo-Kazooie. I was confusing it for a bad game.
Welcome to bonus stage.
She can climb up trees, but that's slow, so... I mean, they're fairly simple designs, but I can't help but confuse Coco, or Tiny with Coco from Crash Bandicoot. What they really need is like a crane minigame to pick which of the Kongs you actually are going to play as.
Oh my god. Bomb Kong? This Kong's a bomb!
He's gonna whoop your ass.
He's gonna whoop your ass, DK!
Oh god! Oh, it's a real Bramble Blast. Why did they do this to him? It's like one of his like main memorable traits is all the barrel blasting, and now he's all miserable during it.
What torture we have been putting him through all these years.
Wow.
What, no dough?
To be fair, I think in that instance he just blames the game. Which is entirely valid.
Welcome to bonus stage.
You know, I thought we'd like feed them the melons so they'd be distracted from eating the fairies, but I just knock them the fuck out.
Don't worry, it comes down.
Thank God. He's going to be so upset. It's kind of curious we haven't gotten our new upgrades yet, unless that was really just it.
That was just it.
Oh.
Another level that they get the final 2 upgrades.
Damn. This music isn't so much. It's just kind of pleasant, and that's about it.
Yeah. Rejected. So yeah, good luck figuring out where those doors are.
Yeah. Jesus.
I think that wasn't even one of the doors that opened. That was just... back into the mushroom. I don't know.
I mean, you're probably right, and it makes me so sad. I was just a... Odd graph. It's not just like the 5 pictures in an order, it's... they're weird, strange distances away from each other.
Almost like it's trying to be a family tree, but I don't think so.
I don't know.
Yeah, check out these reaction times.
Yeah, well... Oh my god. Yeah, I can imagine without lag, that would be, yeah. It wasn't like that was almost the order that you get the Kongs in, but minus the last 2. Ah, bees! Ah! Get him out! Get the bees! Get him out! And sometimes they're just like, yeah, we don't need like a little minigame or anything, just have the banana. You hit a switch, good job.
You fought bees.
Now here's some bananas in a giant circle. It's like a different ammo type?
Yeah. We can't get it yet.
I'm trying to think of what it is, but... It's like in spite of all the stuff that we have, we still have a lot of stuff to get. It's interesting. In terms of like upgrades.
Yeah.
In terms of collectibles, of course we have a lot to get. Is that what Secret Kong looks like?
Yes.
Okay. Like the 4 eyes.
That's part of the secret.
You can make some pretty great faces with this.
Welcome to the DK64 face creator. This is something where you might actually run out of ammo, so please don't spam it.
You have a little patience.
Of course, the FR left one, which barely has any, you know...
Yeah. The person playing this is silly. Also filmed.
Just stash the little film up ammo anywhere.
It's another thing that really doesn't need to have an ammo type, but they seem to be kind of on an item kick.
You know, technically we need a gate, but nah, not really.
I guess those are purple and blue ones. They're so cool. They have this cool leather vest and shades.
Yeah, neat hairstyle.
Yeah. And they're really scientific? I don't know why they're carrying blueprints around.
Yeah, I think we just skipped that, like, you know, moon gate up there by just, you know, jumping.
Oh.
Jumping, my one weakness!
I thought it was some weird mushroom creature at first. Nice shot. The leaves. Are they going for a seasons thing?
No, not really.
Wake up!
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Coop with the quick. At least he's having fun.
We... Not the most intuitively laid out course.
At least I got the air to help. The hell? This seemed like one of the easier races in this game.
Not even any coins to pick up. Yeah, you just get coins for your first one.
Oh, wait, you have to do it again?
Yeah. But, not now, because, we aren't equipped to, take on race number 2 yet.
Thanks, Rare.
You thought we were done with the backtracking in stages. I thought we were done, but I forgot.
Oh, right.
You just sort of inflate into a balloon. And you're just like, oh, right.
I don't know why I thought that was the other ability, but you know. Again, they kind of blend together.
Now we have the ability to hit glue switches.
Alright. Go back and solve that loose thread, whatever. Oh my god, 3 switches. And levers.
Codes are written somewhere, if I remember right.
The best part about this is just how long it takes to hit one switch. Okay. Snack time.
It's only 4 characters, if I remember right. Well, no. I remember wrong. It's 5. Of course it's 5.
The magic number.
And it's covered by a moon box, because why shouldn't it be covered by a moon box?
Yeah, they didn't, like, theme it with using the like, day and night thing. It's just like, oh, by the way, night gate, so come back at night. If you combine all their songs together, does it make something?
I don't think so.
Because that would be a neat touch. Hmm. Okay.
Oh, because behind that, like where those bananas are, there's
Oh.
the other end of that. Because we have to be strong to get in here. Because I think the door closes behind you. Or does it? I don't know.
Delivery.
Yeah, you're pretty much doing a job at this point. Oh no. I know they have the light for exactly 3 things going wrong. Oh yeah, it's 21132, there it is.
It's been 2100 days since our last 3 accidents.
Last 32. Never mind.
I changed my mind. Oh, is that a well?
Yeah.
Why?
Oh, there's a minecart down here. Of course there is.
The fuck? Chucky, what are you waving at? I was expecting another, like, water section, but, this is better?
It's more visually stimulating.
That is true. These honestly got look like just kind of a visual overload.
Until you get outside. It's really when you're in the caves and you've got like red lights, but also all these dynamic lights that you're going past mile a minute. And then there's a bunch of colored lights.
Look out for switches that lead to different areas. Because you go down the wrong one, you won't get your coins. I feel like they really should have just developed their own theme park. Hi, Chunky.
I'm going to die!
I am in danger. I feel like it says a lot that that goes on about as long as, like, the minecart stages in the first game. Possibly even longer. I'm not even sure. Maybe they just feel longer.
Just a little bit of swimming for you.
Or you're like going in circles like bananas. We made a very circular level so we do that with every single one of the Kongs. And yeah. We did a swimming one because we're cruel as fuck.
What? Not pictured here, or getting to that moon gate and being like, oh fuck, there's a moon. And whole portions of the level locked off because, oh, wrong Kong.
Yep.
But not really, like, because they're immediately, like, you know, just for them. Oh, for fuck.
I'm guessing we're coming back as Tiny because I don't know why we just skipped those bananas.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, good. Now the tag.
Yeah, the tag barrel's underneath the bouncy spring.
Great.
Yep, that's one purple banana behind that gate. Or, yeah.
Oh my god. Funky, please help me. Can you please take all of your guns and shoot the game designers? Alright. Yes. I'm just gonna shake you until you get sick.
Just hire some movers.
Chunky's got his already.
Oh wow, yeah, that's fast. Okay.
Oh, the teleporter isn't there until you're regular. As regular as Chunky can be.
Wait, was that a tag barrel 2 feet from a tag barrel?
Wait, was it?
No, maybe I was... Oh, no,
it
that's
was.
the chunky barrel.
Yeah.
My bad.
Although that's technically the case if they ever have, like, a tag barrel outside the boss door.
You certainly wouldn't want to have to go in and out of the boss door, though.
Yeah.
Even though we did that once.
Yeah. There's a big pendulum in there.
Yeah, it's clock, you know.
Yeah. Apparently we've been in here before, I don't even remember that.
This is the area with the rate where the race was.
Oh.
Remember the leaves on the foreground?
Okay. I love the camera just can't handle that one. Really wasn't sure if there was a hole there or not. They dropped a bunch of oranges on death. And we're gonna... Get closer!
Yeah. Not farther... Okay.
Sure. It makes you feel better.
Also, we got that.
What the hell was that?
It's like... an eggplant?
I guess it's for a later thing?
I completely forget. Obviously, it's for something.
Just a random eggplant. It's like, alright.
Just like you have received the complimentary eggplant.
Thing had a weird fade in. Oh, it's rainy here. Actually, Took me a while to notice that. Ooh! Banana!
I guess that's where we used that seed, I guess it was.
Oh.
Because they're not going to just hand out a free banana for going to this area and this late in the game.
Yeah. Squawks, why don't you, like, follow me around?
That guy died.
Sometimes Squawks finds bananas for you, and sometimes he's just like, here.
I wanted him to just drop you from that high up.
Oh man. It's time to fly.
You don't have to be that cool.
I assume you have to headbutt him. Oh, I guess not.
They wouldn't have it be something only Diddy could do. I mean, maybe they would, but they weren't that cool this time.
I mean, you say that is it actually possible to get up there with the other Kongs?
Yeah, there's a path up there.
Okay.
Yeah, those stumps, and I think like there's a vine somewhere, or you climb up the pendulum or something like that.
Oh, okay. You really think they wouldn't be that cruel?
Well, that's why I corrected myself.
The flying one is kind of weird because then you have to like figure out where you're going.
Yeah.
Because you have like so much room to go to, so you're like, okay.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Help! So I see the strategy here hasn't changed.
Not really. I love that this is the one where you're like actually like shooting guns to hit them instead of as a projectile.
Yeah.
Well done. 99 bananas.
The guitar instrument associated with Diddy's sections very, very fake sounding.
It is the midiest of instruments.
Yeah.
Also, I'm really not sure why we kept a flight that long. Because we hate our crystals.
Oh god. Well, wasn't there, isn't there, like, a Donkey Kong racing game? Like, not Diddy Kong Racing, but, like... Because I swear I've seen, like, trophies in Smash Bros. Or something about...
The Barrel Blast, yeah.
Yeah.
The bongos. I never saw that or played it or anything like that.
There's a lot of Donkey Kong-based racing games. It's at least 3. For counting, like, the other Diddy Kong Racing, which I actually don't know much about.
Oh, you mean the remake?
Yeah, yeah. Is it...
It's mostly just a remake, but
Oh, okay.
they added a few Kongs. They did something weird with the silver coins. They added weird touchscreen gimmicks to the bosses. Like, I mean, this one, I think you can only do this at night because it's an owl, and you can only race with the bunny when it's day. That actually, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Is themed. But they ran out of ideas real quick.
Actually, that's another rare game on the N64, Killer Instinct Gold. Just randomly remembered that.
Yeah.
Because I was just like comparing this to like, you know, Rare's guitar-based music and Killer Instinct, and I don't know. This ain't Cinder's theme.
Yes, it's an instrument they don't use as much as most other instruments in this game.
Yeah. I think that's... Seriously, I think there was like 8 Rare games on the N64. Like, that's kind of wild.
Did all that flying? Okay, here's a bonus barrel.
Welcome to Bonus Stage.
Yeah, it's weird, like, they'll throw that in there, but sometimes they'll just like, you don't get a minigame, you get a switch, that's good enough.
The muzzle flash.
Yeah. We have these dynamic lights, and damn it, we're gonna use them.
Or rather, I think it's the peanuts themselves.
No, it's both. I know I shouldn't question it. Why do the peanuts have lights on them? Like, I understand the gun's firing, sure, but... Like, they're peanuts.
Well, sometimes you have to see.
Fair enough. The ambience in this game sometimes. I guess that enemy has to make noise to, like, be like, hey, I'm here, because I am an entire golden banana on my own.
I am a golden banana.
I'm assuming that you have no idea what's locked behind the sun gates until you actually change the time of day.
Yeah. Although I'm pretty sure that's a door we've already been in.
Yeah. Missed that somehow.
It's because it's not near the ledge. It's kind of floating in front of it.
Oh, hey. Return of a classic. But like 10 times more annoying. Squad. No!
He's trying to get fancier than he can handle.
I hate this.
I like it when I can't see myself.
Yeah. Oh god, camera. You control the camera with the L and R buttons in this game?
I guess that's the only buttons you have left for them.
I mean, you could maybe put them on the D-pad, I don't know.
I don't think any N64 game really uses the D-pad if it's also using the stick and the buttons.
What?
Nope, motherfucker.
Just some patience, please. I mean, you have to have a lot of it to 100% this game, so... Or be insane, I can't figure out which.
To do it as a telethon.
Can't even imagine.
Available for web host parties.
The skeletons! There's Stalfos out at night. Wait, the small Stalfos were called something else, weren't they?
Stallchilds.
Ah, that's right. Was that invincibility?
It's the rose thorn roses.
I get that, but it's like sending him flying for some reason?
Yeah, it turns out you might want that. I guess it looks like there's safe ground around the thing, but I guess it wasn't safe ground around the Switch.
They tried their hardest to make that invincibility work. Because it looked to me like it was just like, well, it doesn't matter if you actually jump over the roses. If you got invincibility, you're not in that switch, buddy.
Yeah.
And that one was just being stubborn. Okay.
No!
You're so grunty.
No, that's the other series.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Ah. The same layout. Oh, there's two of them, I see. But, yeah, kind of got them on the same path, so... Didn't even break a sweat.
Yeah.
The hell's making those noises?
Is that big club enemy, I think?
Oh. Now, imagine this. Colored banana fairies.
Oh no.
That banana fairy, but it's red. Am I crazy? Were there yellow bananas in that room they didn't get? May have been yellow coins.
Yeah, I think there are coins. I remember seeing some coins.
I know it's partly the recording quality, but man, I can't really make out some of these colors anymore.
It's dark, Scoob.
Back to the cabin again.
Of course, blue bananas lead to a Diddy switch. What game do you think you're playing?
The music refill thing that we haven't used ever.
Yeah.
Thanks, Rare.
It's a winch.
What are we pulling? Oh, banana.
This level doesn't seem to have any of those like dumb repeated ones.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you investigate the barn a lot, but there's a lot of different things you do in the barn, and
Yeah, that's fair.
feels more like a location rather than just, you know, 5.
There's something about putting this area at night that makes this area seem just way more abandoned.
Yeah.
It just feels really just open and quiet, even if there are a couple enemies lying around.
Oh, okay, so that door is locked by the sun, so that's why we opened that tiny gate.
No! 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 No!
Try a regular jump.
No! No!
Try,
No! No!
for the sake of my ears.
No!
Oh my god.
Well, we tried it.
I'm gonna handstand my way out of here in shame. It's a good response.
Eventually, just give up.
I mean, you can't actually get up there. Like, you have to do it from the other way around.
Maybe once the winch is pulled, yeah.
This is quite literally a shot in the dark. I love that he cuts off his own jump sound.
Oh, we can't get to that winch from here.
Oh. Oh.
No!
Oh no! Jesus Christ! For two...
2 bananas. 2 bananas.
Christ almighty. I never want to see Lanky again as long as I live. Double shrink.
Well, I don't think you're shrunken in here, because
Oh.
this is where we were before, remember?
Oh, yeah, okay. Ugh. He fell asleep.
I'm hungry, I'm tired.
Ah, feathers, my one weakness. I do like our animal types include mostly fruit, peanuts, and then feathers.
Well, I mean, you can't put a coconut on, like, a bow. That would just be silly.
Yes, of course. There are no, like, fruits that are, like, long. Ugh. I thought she was frozen.
But she was. This take 5 hits, I swear to God. This really should have been 3. Oh no, my powers.
Size is just suggestion in this game. And again, I guess they like doing that with there was like the bee boss that just turned into a smaller bee on defeat. Okay, bye. What?
What? No, sure. Scared as shit because he ran into an invisible enemy?
I guess there were like thorns or whatever on the wall, maybe? My best guess. I've been here in a while. This room appears to have a circle of bananas.
Clearly, it's a sign. Ugh.
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 Ugh. My
Yeah.
review of this game. Ugh. Ugh. Ugh.
My review of this game is not Wii or Yahoo. It's not even okay. Yeah, there are 2 bananas there. Why wouldn't there be? That one mushroom looks turned blue. Now I know why this is the shortest video that we could find. Every time there was just like a horrible, oh god, where am I going? We got cut. He performed a Rekka.
Oh no.
So about that race with the rabbit. So we don't have that upgrade yet. Does that mean we can't actually do it?
Yeah, we can't actually do it.
So that's okay. Force revisit.
Yep.
I'm trying to remember how long a glitchless speedrun of this game actually is. It's like I'm sure there's like a no walk through walls category or whatever.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's just the 100% category.
Oh, yeah.
Daytime before we leave, just because we're going to need it when we come back.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And I think that's it for tonight. Gotta out of this shit hole.
Oh, we're not even gonna do the boss here?
Oh, fuck, that's right. The bosses exist in this game.
Yeah, yeah. So, yeah, we can...
We could do that, yeah. That might be an important thing to do.
There can't be too much left before that, but, for this game, I don't fucking know. Oh. It just moves a lot faster going that one direction. Nice. I do like how there aren't any more bananas in every stage, but the requirement keeps going up.
Yep.
So it's just... you just have to get better and better about finding all of them. So I guess by process of elimination, this is a chunky boss.
Yes.
Yes, you have to fight the boss now.
Just wave those hands in the air like you don't care. None of these people have any balance. They're just constantly swaying in place.
He's overjoyed that he ate 300 bananas.
Well, I would be too if I ate 300 bananas.
No, I think I'd be dead. Oh. They really... okay.
Round 2, motherfucker.
You really have to refight. Okay. It's so different now because we're chunky.
Yes, look at that chunky action.
I think chunky's a good way to describe the sound effects right now.
Oh, but we've got the summon. When the ground is made out of rubber.
He roared while laughing.
No, I think you learned you can't get away with that in this fight. Of course, like, as soon as he did that stomping on the ground, the lava just, like, the platform will slowly sink into the lava, and it will just, like, sink all the way into the lava, and you lose if you don't do it fast enough. Did you just flip us off?
No, it was actually the thumbs up. He's a real big fan of the Terminator.
Ah, I see.